Alright, I got the transmission in. It's quite difficult. A couple hours later, and ended up putting a strap, as you can see, on there on the 4-wheel drive axle, and looping it back here, around here, come around, and hook it right there. After you get the transmission lined up, that's quite a bear. Try to figure out the right angle on the engine, everything. So you gotta get that shaft, input shaft and stuff to line up with that clutch. And then once you get it there, I had probably about a 1/2 inch gap, 3/4 inch of a gap, and couldn't get it to go any further. And was looking in there, and you gotta reach back there to the drive shaft, wiggle it until you hear a thump, but you gotta put some pressure on it so it moves. And then once that did that, tighten down the strap a little bit, and then it was enough to get my bolt started. You go back and forth, get that even there, and she slides right in. But it's easier said than done. But got that on there. You don't have to take the starter off. I didn't know if you had to or not, so I went ahead and did it. But the starter's attached to this bracket right here, so that bracket stays on there, so you don't have to take the starter off. Yeah, you gotta take the clutch piece and everything off there. But try to get this thing balanced and pushed down there is quite difficult by yourself when your help doesn't show up like they say they were, or give you a call or something like that. But anyways, that's how things go. That's how my story is. But you gotta unloosen. Another thing too is you gotta, to get that thing in there, if you got custom pipe like I got, 3.5 inch pipe there for down pipe to 5 inch, you're gonna have to take it apart and unhook it from the turbo there, so you got some play room, because that you can see how tight it is. It's actually touching right there. But it was quite a bear. But I'm just putting the finishing touches on. I got one more bolt up there at the top, just a pain in the butt. But I'll get that one last after I get this thing jacked up to where it's supposed to be and put my cross member back on there and everything like that. But I gotta put the drive shaft back on and all good works. So that's what that is, and that's how much work it takes. Hope you have a fun time if you're changing this clutch.